here I go. Hey, Glebe, Tim, hello. This bird's crazy, man. Yeah, thanks, man. Like, well, let me just try to go through your things one by one. First of all, like, I'm glad you moved here. I appreciate the support. I definitely need it. No one's ever called me a Luddite before. I'm not totally anti-progress or anti-technology. As a matter of fact, I am on Facebook, but I'm not out on Facebook, and there are people who are my friends on Facebook who are family members that I'm not ready to deal with yet. I guess that's the bottom line there. If I was a total Luddite, I wouldn't be on YouTube either. The other stuff you mentioned. No, you know what, man? It's not for want of the ability to find services, all of which are probably available not far from where I'm at. There's a surgeon in Philadelphia, there's my family doctor who is an endocrinologist, and that just dawned on me like a couple months ago, like, oh yeah, he's totally into endocrinology, who's been my doctor since I was about 12, I guess. Probably would not be surprised if I came up with that, and I do have a therapist who I do talk to this about, sort of, kinda, who is not a gender therapist per se, but is open and has actually been like kind of learning up on some stuff, and who I don't think would be opposed to helping me out in terms of transitioning. The problem is me, but I don't have to tell you that because I think you've already surmised that, which is why you're trying to kick my ass into action. And, you know, the truth be told, I do want action, but for whatever reason, call me a wuss if you must, I'm just still overcome by fear or something. So that keeps me in stasis. The only way I could deal with things right now, I think, and I definitely need to get past this phase, is to like run away to somewhere completely different from here and start a entirely new life, which really isn't possible or actually a good idea. Sorry. Now, and I have absolutely no doubt in my ability to find services. That I don't question. In terms of work, yeah, it's holding me back. Actually, I find it very interesting that you said that it's probably the most favorable set of circumstances one could hope for. In many ways, I'm sure that's true. First of all, being a state employee, they technically anyway, they can't discriminate against me for that reason, and I would have to be accommodated, or they'd have a big lawsuit or something on their hands. The issue there is that I deal with seriously mentally ill people every day, and I run groups, and I am part of the psychology department, and I work and converse and eat lunch with and meet with and kid around with psychologists and psychiatrists every day. So, and yes, they do view me as a lesbian, and actually I'm not in hiding about that. I have rainbow bumper stickers on my car, and I don't make any secret of it, and I don't wear anything but men's clothing. So it's really hard to hide that. And it's like a don't ask, don't tell policy with me, but I don't deny it. I tell whoever asks me, and I don't have a problem with that. But for some reason in my mind anyway, to come out there and be viewed pathological in that context very much disturbs me, you know. And yes, these people do like me, and I have no problem with any of them at all, and I'm liked and respected, I think, and it would be like facing the nation, you know, and it's just, I don't know, it's not something I relish going through. You would think that they would be very understanding, but I'm not convinced that's the case. As for the rest of the employees there, well, it's like any other employment. It's a mini Peyton Place, and there are plenty of unenlightened people who work there, and there's plenty of gossip, and I've already been the subject of that gossip for this very reason, because my girlfriend of the past, my last girlfriend, loves to gossip, which I wished I would have realized before, but and I'm sure has told everyone under the sun my confidences that I thought were in confidence, and one of those is being trans. So what's the big deal, you ask? I will win. I'm afraid. I don't want you to hold my hand or anything, but and the other thing is like, you know, I think I wouldn't want to go in there and like face the patients either, man, because some of them are way out there, and I'm not sure if they're ever going to reel it back in. Others are more cognizant in certain areas, except for their fixed delusional systems. And I think if I go in there and transition and show up as Calvin in 1 week, they're going to think things like, well, if the staff can get away with being whacked, then why can't we be discharged like tomorrow? And I don't know, you know, it'd just be a strange situation. I would have to, and maybe I put myself on a pedestal a little bit too. I don't know if I want to go in and have to explain myself to you know, several hundred mental patients, all of whom already have no qualms about asking me personal questions in the middle of a group. The most interesting of which, actually, last week was this guy who promptly asked me in the middle of a group if I was a transsexual or not. I just love when that happens. It's like having a big kick me sign on my back or something. I don't know. So, but I don't know. I have no more excuses than anybody else does. You know, I don't know. I sort of made myself a promise that I would promise myself I was going to get some testosterone as my 50th birthday present, which is several months off yet. I'm not doing too good with that.